I'm Francesco Cavalieri from Windrose, and we are the first, I guess, and the only dwarf metal band in the universe, or maybe, or maybe just of the planet Earth, because in the universe there are other bands that make dwarf metal,
But not as
and they
good.
already, yeah, and they made also Diggy Diggy Old too. Yeah,
Good
I mean it's
afternoon. Thanks. Good. Nice to see you again, brother.
nice. It was great. I mean, we met in Brisbane, and it was a very good show, and we had fun.
We had fun indeed, mate. But there is a little bit of serious stuff to talk about here because Windrose is set to release a new album, Trollslayer, on October the 4th. So, how are you feeling about it?
But it's a good thing because we also start the tour with Powerwolf and Hammerfall in the same day. So what is a better, you know, a better thing to promote an album than a tour? I mean, it's fantastic for us.
It is, my friend. So, tell us a bit more about Trollslayer from a musical point of view and what you're going for with it.
Trollslayer, it's for the ones that knows already our music style. Um, it's a mix between Winter Saga and Warfront. Why? Because Warfront, our previous album, didn't have any party songs, and also the theme of the album, let's say that the main characteristic of the album was to be, you know, more solid, more epic, but uh, no party songs, no light sounding. So it was different from the previous albums of Windrose. So it was different also from Winter Saga as well. Now we got back the keys of the Dwarf Metal, and then we made uh, a new Dwarf Metal album, more in the style of Winter Saga, but with a new vision and more experience of before. So we created at the end more complete album. So we are happy about it.
Yeah. And so far, you've released the singles Rock and Stone and To Be a Dwarf. So, are they a good idea of what to expect from the album as a whole, or is there a few surprises in there?
Um, I mean, in the album, compared to the version that you see on YouTube, you mean this, or I mean the songs are the same of the videos of the official videos on YouTube,
Mhm.
but uh, in my opinion, uh, there are more songs, uh, with these vibes in the album. So if you like them, you will have a good time listening to Trollslayer.
Mhm. Now, you spent 2 years making the album, mate. So, what sorts of things were you focusing on? Like, what were you trying to get right in those 2 years?
Mhm. It was difficult to compose an album because, I mean, we were most of the time on tour.
Yeah.
Even 2023, we were always on tour. So it was very hard. But uh, we also had all the ideas when we were back home. So it was useless to wait more time, no?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Was better was better to release it now, and then the next year just spend more time doing the tour's headliner.
Sure. Now,
So,
Trollslayer starts off with a beautiful instrumental piece called Of Ice and Blood. Now, what was the thought process behind that? Was that trying to set things up for the rest of the album?
uh, yeah, I mean, with Ice and Blood, we made the intro of the album that uh, the intro has the meaning of explaining to the listener what he will listen in the album, all the elements, all the soundings, so it's the perfect intro for our Trollslayer album. And then the first song starts, and it starts with a faster piece and stronger guitar riff. So I mean, uh, it has a good start, and then the rest of the album is it's like a sort of roller coaster because some tracks are more like slow, some are party songs, some are battle songs, so it has a lot of different tastes all around the album, and I guess that it's an album that can make happy also people with different tastes. Like the one that likes more the stuff technical, we have also technical and more complex, let's say, songs. But we have also the party songs. We have also the let's say more classic folk songs. So it's a cool thing.
Yeah. One thing that I think is really cool about you guys, like most of the time, you'll listen to a band on record and then you go and see them live, and you compare the two like that. But my first introduction to you guys was seeing you live, and then I've listened to this album today, and you managed to capture that live sound and that live feel on record, which is it's very rare. Is that a hard thing to do? Is that something that you focus on? Is trying to bring that live sound to the recordings?
Mm, the live sound to recordings, I don't know. I mean, probably it's because uh I don't know. We play good.
Yeah.
No, I mean the thing is uh to be honest, the sound of the live in the recordings we don't look for it. But uh when we record an album, we used to do it 100% uh of our possibility. And also when we play, we used to play at 100% of our possibilities. Uh, Obviously, you don't put something that it's out of your comfort zone. For example, also the vocals. You don't put something like a super high note, and then you don't reach it, or just you reach it just 1 gig on 20 gigs. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. So we just put stuff that we are able and capable to reproduce every night for several days. This is, let's say, the rule that we have, you know, in order to be always efficient, always looking good and sounding good, you know.
Yeah.
When you are like sick, you just sound very, very worse, and it's not correct.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. What I'm trying to get at there is like I've seen in my line of work, I've seen so many bands live for the first time. Then you listen to their record and it's a letdown because you've got them up here on the live pedestal. But I've done the same with you guys, and you're one of the few bands that I've listened to the album afterwards and still thought it was as good, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense also this. I mean, if you are a different conception of band, like if you are more hard rock, let's say more rock and roll, but not rock and roll as a music genre. Rock and roll as a attitude, no?
Hmm.
It's normal that live you sound different, and also if you sound worse, fuck off. I mean, nobody cares. But in our music genre, I guess that I mean our competitors have backing tracks. Our competitors are perfect. Our competitors are, playing every day and doing fantastic show every day. So we have to compete with these bands, okay? And so we have to be perfect as well.
Very cool. Now, we mentioned the term dwarf metal a few times, mate. For the benefit of anyone listening to this that might not have sort of seen you guys, that don't know much about you, like I've met you all, and you're not that short. So where's dwarf metal come from?
Um, Dwarf Metal, uh, to be honest, come from the internet because we didn't give this genre a name. It was the people, the community giving this a name, and we liked it, and we kept it. And I mean, for us, it's like a sort of a mix between progressive metal, power metal, folk metal, you know, opera singing. Uh, you know, it's a mix between this stuff. But people called it on the internet dwarf metal, so we like you know, the name.
It's cool. Now, before I let you go, mate, I've started a new segment where I go through and look up some photos on your Facebook page, and I'm going to just sort of get you to give a bit of an explanation as to what's going on in them for us, bro. So I found this one. What's going on there?
Okay, here uh, we were in the US. I guess no. Wait a second. No, no, no. We were not in the US. Here we were in London, and the guy on the ground. We are trying to represent, not represent how it is to
Recreate.
recreate a painting, no?
Okay.
The painting of the creation, no, of God, you know, uh, touching with the human, and I mean the guy on the ground is Camden from Seven Kingdoms, and there is also someone else
Let's see if I can get
next
out
to
of your way.
him, but I don't. So I mean, it's a cool shot. I mean, we were, doing this kind of bullshit every day, all the day. So
Very cool. Now I got one more photo. Like I've heard your story about this because you guys absolutely loved it, but this one here that
yeah,
was taken when you guys were over in New Zealand, I believe.
this one was really, really fantastic. I mean, a fantastic day because uh, in my opinion, New Zealand was. It's also very similar to Tuscany, the place where I live, but uh, it has the magic taste of a Lord of the Rings, of the Hobbit. So for me, it was fantastic.
I bet you was. All right, brother. Well, thanks very much for your time, Francesco. Been a pleasure speaking with you. Trollslayer is out October 4th, and it's a shit hot album. So congratulations, and hopefully we'll see you next time you come back out here.
Sure, it will be a pleasure.